Oh, good job. Now, tell me what made you decide this one and how you learned this one and picked it on your own.
11-year-old Drew Mabry was so moved by the Jurassic Park theme song that he taught it to himself and wanted to show it off first thing to his piano teacher.
It's immersive, you know? It follows you throughout the room. You can hear it all the way from your chair, and you feel emotions, and you feel what you want the music to, what the music tells you want to feel.
There you go. Because these stay the same, but is this a step or a skip?
Music's just like this wonderful life, you know, where one sound makes another sound, and then that sound gets combined into just these wonderful fragments of noise that is just wonderful to listen at.
Drew wasn't always able to articulate his passions, nor was he able to sit still for piano lessons or any type of learning.
Drew was born what I believe was a normal child and was hitting all of his milestones, and then when he was almost a year old, we started noticing some regression. We were losing speech, we were losing eye contact, and he was very stuck in his own world, and he was very self-injurious. He could not go to the bathroom, he could not wash his hands, we could not bathe him, the water hurt, rain hurt, sounds hurt, we couldn't eat at a restaurant, we couldn't go to basketball games or enjoy life outside, we could barely go to church. It was very debilitating for the whole family. Drew couldn't sit at a table. I had him in a high chair at 5 years old because he couldn't sit down, he couldn't control his sensory processing enough, and it was just chaos if you didn't put him in his high chair.
Shortly before his 5th birthday, he was medically diagnosed with autism, allowing him to enroll in the Arkansas Autism Partnership Medicaid Waiver Program.
The waiver provides ABA therapy because the success is being shown that it does work. And she's like, the first thing we're gonna do is we're getting rid of this high chair. He is gonna learn to sit at a table because we're gonna do therapy at a table. And I was just like, you can't do that. He can't do it. And so these wonderful people come in and they say, yes, you can, we can do this. And they start breaking it down into steps to teach you as parents. That's what the waiver does, is teaches you as parents how to do therapy for your child. Within a month, we were out of the high chair onto a table, sitting normally. He had a whole routine, and he just started one goal after another, after another, after another. And he started wowing us to the point of just, it was unbelievable.
All right.
Game ice cream.
Oh my goodness.
It's early intervention, so it's catching them between 5 and 8 years old. And so it's during that time that you can make a huge difference and their behavior if you can break it down and have intensive therapy. And so the state of Arkansas, you know, thousands of dollars that we can't pay for. I mean, my husband's a teacher and I work for an electric co-op. We're not rich people. We're just normal, hardworking Arkansans that want our child to be successful. Like every parent wants their child to be successful. We want him to function in society. We want him to not be pulling but be contributing. And he's so brilliant, and we could see that, but we just couldn't make it come out of him. You knew he had speech, but you couldn't make him talk back.
Drew's passions aren't limited to music. He also loves to dance, write stories, draw, act,
Oh, yeah.
and compete.
Say, ladies and gentlemen, this is my spelling bee trophy. This was when I was in the 5th grade. I won the 2022 Polk County Spelling Bee. I ended up in a couple newspapers, and I did it to make my parents proud and to make myself proud, because I knew I accomplished something whenever I got this trophy. I knew that I studied hard enough and I put all my time and effort into this, and I ended up getting a reward for it. And the reward was this.
I think children with autism actually can be our future. They have such unique capabilities, and their way of seeing the world is so different than the way we see it. And if as employers and people in society can hone in to the things that they are really gifted at, they can be some of your hardest working people because they're kind of tunnel visioned on the thing that they like to do. And once they get into it, they'll outwork anybody around them because they love working. They can be a contributing member to society. They just need people to give them that opportunity to listen to what they have to say and give them a chance to see that they're not disabled, they're just differently abled. And for those parents who felt like I did, where you're just at your wit's end and you're struggling, you feel like you're drowning, that Arkansas does have good services, and sometimes they are hard to manage. But if other parents go side by side and take their hand and walk with them and help them learn the paperwork and how to get through, that they have amazing programs that they can take advantage of, especially early intervention through the ABA autism waiver.